All right, everybody, how's it going? I got my bottle jack and I got my bracket here, and as you can see, I've been working on it for a little bit. And I'm just going to jack up this corner first. This was the highest corner of the container, so I'm going to jack it up and try to get some blocks underneath of it. So here I'm going. Here I go. Well, it looks like I got a problem, so I'm gonna turn the camera off and try to fix this. All right, what happened was, is I had the container jacked up on the corner here, and I put this other jack underneath the container to hold it up because this jack only goes so high, and I need to jack it up higher than the jack goes. So I need to put a brick underneath of it and then, start over higher. But the container fell over this way and then set down on the twisted this jack a little bit and then set down right on top of the mechanism that you jack it with. And that means the whole weight of this sucker was sitting right on the side of that jack. And I couldn't jack it, and I couldn't lower it any lower because it was already lowered. Anyway, so I dug this big hole and loosened up the dirt a little bit, and finally I was able to jack it. So I jacked it back up, and now I'm going to do what I originally was going to do, only I'm going to use a brick this time, and it should be more secure. It's not going to fall over. So I'm going to get back to work on it. So here we go. So that brick sunk into the ground at least 2 inches when I let that down. So So earlier, when I had my epiphany on how to fix the problem I had, it was because my wife came out and stood on the front porch and she said, "How's it going?" And that was all it took. That was just enough for me to trigger something in my brain and spark, oh, I know how to fix this. All right, so according to my level, I need to come up on that side just a little bit. So I think I'll put bricks over here, but no wood, just the bricks themselves. Anyway, I'm gonna get to Jack. Still gotta do that side.
We've been watching a lot of YouTube with people that own these containers, and so that's where we got the idea. Well, why don't we just buy a container? I'd like to get another one and put it on the other side and put like a roof over it, and that way it'd be like a sloped roof where they will connect together, and then that way you could just walk underneath of it if the weather's bad, and then you can hide a bunch of stuff without it being all out. I am trying to talk him into it before I put up another fence. We need to buy another container.
Tell them about our diet, hon. So
Our
they can see
diet?
our body transformation.
We are on a carnivore diet. I've lost about 70 pounds. So for breakfast, I only eat 5 eggs and 5 pieces of bacon. And then for between dinner and lunch, I will have 1 steak. Jeff will have steak and salmon. Once in a while, I have a salmon too, but a lot of times I'm pretty much full. And then I drink a lot of water. But it's almost been, in June it'd be a whole year since I started the carnivore. And like I said, I've lost 70 pounds. It's a slow process. Like at one time, you lose all that weight, but it's more slow than taking or getting shots, stuff like that. So at first I didn't eat anything. I was like really strict. Now on Sundays, if I go to my mom's house, she cooks dinner. So it depends on what it is. I'll have something. But other than that, the whole week, I'm really strict on it.
I need a flashlight and take this inside, put it on the floor. Tell me where the bubble is. Because this metal is all bent up, so wherever I put it, it's different.
Oh, right here, you're almost even. Right here, you're almost double. Down there, you're not.
Way up in the front.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. On this side. Same thing. Way up in the front.
You just gotta get used to not eating and drinking. Things with sugar or things with... You moved it. We gotta watch where we put the container because we also have water lines.
131 on the fence over there.
Yeah, you just moved it that way towards the fence.
Moved. It's sitting on that.
This is probably 140.
131. Well, I guess I needed to move it that far anyways. Now it's even.
Oh,
But I don't want to do that again.
yeah.
Why to do that?
I don't know.
Move the wood too.
Well, it moved everything, so everything went.
So I must have been lifting the whole thing, this whole side. Now it's completely parallel with the fence. Almost exactly.
So it wasn't even with the fence before, and now it is.
I never measured it before. I just eyeballed it.
Well, apparently your eyeballs are off.
Go get it.
See, it's leaning over the outside.
So this is what I got done today. Yeah, when you jack these things up, they're so sturdy. It's like they don't twist very much when you're jacking them up. So you jack up one side, you're actually jacking up both sides. Anyways, when I started, this thing was sitting right on the ground, and we got it up off the ground at least. I broke a couple bricks. The thing almost, oh, it didn't almost fall on me. I was perfectly safe, but it did fall over and broke these bricks. But yeah, it's off the ground. I'll have to mow this grass tomorrow, I guess. Need some gas anyways. So this is my first mishap. The thing fell over on top of my jack, and I had to dig a big hole to loosen it up so I could pull the jack out. Anyway, that was right after I got started. That's how it happens. Well, I think we're done working on it for today. It's still not level, but at least it's off the ground. I think I'll watch some videos tonight on how to do it exactly. I'm sure I can find some pointers on YouTube. Anyways, you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.